Rumbles the Cloud and Santa's Greatest Gift. Did you know there is a land that is far, far away, where day happens all night and night happens all day? A land filled with snow where the colors dance in the night and winds swirl and swoon in ghostly delight. Much more than a place where polar bears roam, for this is the land Santa Claus calls home. At the top of the world, a sight so amazing to see, an ice castle stands proudly forever to be. Larger than large and taller than tall, sparkling as though diamonds were in every wall. Home to thousands of elves and Santa Claus too, makers of toys the most beautiful and true. And on every Christmas Eve, 500 elves and sometimes more push and pull with all their might just to open the castle door. Then it was there for all to see, a sleigh so wide and high, loaded with thousands and thousands of Christmas toys that nearly touched the sky. From trucks and trains and tractors and trolleys to games and puzzles and houses for dollies. As reindeer trumpeted in the excitement of the night, Santa boarded his sleigh, ready to take flight. Soon all became silent as would Santa's sleigh leave the ground? One whisk of his whip and Santa was abound, with 8 of his strongest reindeer leading the way and the finest of blades of steel supporting Santa's sleigh. Joy soon took over what once had been mere wonderment, as all of the elves cheered in jubilation and merriment. Every star of the galaxy came out to see the sight, while the moon shone bright and full as if heaven turning on a light. And as it was in Christmas past, Santa began his yearly tradition by calling on his loyal friend to join his expedition. With the speed of a comet and the thrust so very loud, Santa embarked on his journey in search of a cloud. Then in what seemed like a second or perhaps even 2, a giant friendly face soon came into view. "Greetings, Santa!" exclaimed Rumbles the Cloud. "To be in your company I'm only too proud. I'm happy to join in your every command, for there is no one more able to spread joy throughout the land." With a nod bright and cheerful, Santa thrust forward his hands and charged his team onward to far distant lands. Over mountains and deserts, across every ocean, Santa's sleigh trembled and shook but withstood the commotion. Through the darkest of night, Santa could see the colors too, from reds and greens to yellows and blues. All the world this night was dressed in decoration, while awaiting Santa with gleeful expectation. And all of the children the whole world around lay restless this night without making a sound. As he lowered his sleigh to the towns and villages below, Santa waved his hand in signal for Rumbles to make snow. Then with ease of command, Santa guided his sleigh to a stop, while with keenness of eye Rumbles spied every rooftop. Toy after toy, made with the greatest of care, were delivered by Santa without so much as a scare. Santa whisked through the night to every city and town, with Rumbles his friend, not once letting him down. As wind swirled around him and reddened his face, Santa delivered every present at an incredible pace, taking a path lighted by the twinkling of stars and the tremendous shining of Venus and Mars. Santa sped through the night from nation to nation, spreading joy and happiness and cheer and celebration. Then, just as fast as it seemed to have begun, Santa, in proud satisfaction, completed every run. Santa rested his sleigh at the top of the moon as he listened to the winds howl and swirl and swoon. Santa smiled a great smile, but saw in an instant that Rumbles was looking unhappy and distant. "What, dear friend Rumbles, do I see that you're sad? It's Christmas Eve and you should be glad." "Forgive me, Santa," Rumbles said with a sigh, "but there is only one reason that will explain why." All all through your life you found joy in your giving, but I've not one gift for you as long as I've been living." Santa broke into laughter so loud that it brought great confusion to Rumbles the cloud. "My friend," exclaimed Santa, "I cannot agree, for without you Santa would never know glee. Have you forgotten that without you today I would not have snow on which to land my sleigh? Because you have been loyal in a very special way, every child on earth will know joy Christmas Day. It is true you have no gift like that made by an elf, but you have given me the greatest gift, the gift of yourself. I shall tell the whole world, and I will say it aloud, that I have no greater friend than Rumbles the cloud." Then in an instant Rumbles grew warm with pride as he came to know a special joy inside. For Rumbles came to realize the greatest gift to ever be was something that he could never touch or ever even see. Rumbles smiled a great smile as Santa did too, and together they shared a peace that the whole world knew. And as Rumbles felt the joy of Christmas in a land far, far away, he would forever cherish Santa's gift on each and every day.